Hello, my lovely people. Welcome to my channel. It's josephinambutu. This is my channel. Thank you very much, guys, for tuning to my channel. I really appreciate you so much. So, it's Monday morning, and yeah, we are in life whereby we have different things. One is celebrating, one is mourning. One is happy, one is sad. But all of us, we are on one, like we are all breathing. And when things are okay with you, you have to say thank you, God. When things are not okay with you, you have to pray. And you need to normalize praying, whether things are okay or not okay, just to pray to God. So today, guys, I did not wake up well. I just wake up to open my social media to a news of a father who ended the life of his two kids. And I'm like, a father ending a life of his two kids, and end up sending messages to, allegedly, to their relatives, maybe their mothers, and telling where the bodies are. And I'm start imagining pinching myself, the pain of pinching myself. Start imagining the pain of any cut, maybe we're cutting by mistake. And I'm like, how does it feel ending the life of one child while the other one is watching, not even knowing who was watching, whether the big one or the small one? The pain that the child have to struggle. And I'm like, when I go in the comment section, I could really tell that there's a lot of people who are capable of doing it. Because no matter what problems that you have as a parent, don't think about ending your child's life. Because you don't know the plan in the life of that person, on that child. You might be thinking that, no, I'll end my life. Things are a lot. I'll end my life. I'm tired. And the life of my kids, because they will suffer. Maybe I'll end their life because their mother, all those things. Forgetting God, what he can do in the life of those kids. Imagine, for any situation, for whatever reason which makes you angry, imagine putting someone in pain who is not involved, whatever. If it's about you and your woman, that child wasn't there. That child wasn't there. That child wasn't there. Whether it have to do with even the DNA test and whatever. If one day you wake up as a man, that the child that you think they are your kids, they are not yours. Maybe you end up conducting DNA test and whatever. Please pray to God. Cry if it's possible. If you think you cannot live with that embarrassment and you want to end your life, just end yours. Just end yours. Just end yours. I'm not here talking about the betraying which have to do with women's betraying men who can support their kids better. Like some women, they tend to choose fathers for their kids because they look at who can support their kids. They cannot bear giving a child to someone who cannot support their kids. What they want is support. What they want is money. They don't care whether these kids, they'll be linked to their biological father, to be given a really love, a life, a really father. They don't care. There's selfishness in them already. They failed their kids already. That's why they gave to a different man. They don't care. So you, again, someone did a mistake of giving you a child. and you do a second mistake, and like for something that you don't like, sometimes I just want to tell the truth here. When you end up exchanging words with someone, I remember these good words. Mom may be telling me that when you are fighting a fool, you end up becoming a fool. When someone is fighting you, let me say just in public or just in the house, then you join them in fighting. And then people, they will come like seeing you fighting. They will not say who was fighting who. They will say who and who they were fighting. And whether you start pulling each other's mouth, removing under each other's underwear, or opening each other's, like all of you just look equal in the eyes of people. And today, I just want to tell people that if you find yourself in a situation whereby someone did something wrong to you, please don't pay back with that wrong. If you really hate bad things, don't pay them with bad things. Because you are pure, you without sin. You were not supposed to do that. And I don't know the motive behind all these things of ending the innocent kids' life. And also as mothers, sometimes we need to check, man, to look at people that we give kids. Like, these people, they traveled. I don't want to say much because, sometimes things are not okay. Where someone can travel with a 2-year child for a long distance. The child is with the father. For what? A 2-year child is very young. End up murdered by the father, letting that child travel with the father. I know it's a father, but if there was no a sign, if this father had been staying with the kids, then maybe it just like together things where we are staying together, then you end up going in the holiday. And also, like, we need to think more, we need to look more, we need to search more, like how the connection which this father have with the kid. How is that connection? How is that connection? Guys, and where does kids now are safe? Like, kids are not safe at daycare with strangers. Kids are not safe in the houses with their relative uncles, some uncles. If they are girls and boys, and it does not even matter that it's a boy child or a girl child, they can be raped there. Kids are not safe in the hand of their own father. Guys, where does these young ones belong? Where does they belong? Where? To be honest, it's worrisome. It's really worrisome. And I think we don't need to stop praying. Please, let's pray. Pray for your kid. Pray for your kid. Any movement that you are making, like, you might forget sometime, but the moment you realize that, then you just say, God, please protect my kid. God, please cover my kid. Cover my kid. I know there is a time, like, when God says this is the time, there's no way you are going to escape death, but really God send this ending of these kids like that. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. And they think of, I'll end their life so that their mother will see. The mother will see. To you, you really think that a woman will show off with your kids, so let's end them to see how she's going to react, to see how she'll survive. I'm shattered, guys. I'm in pain. To be honest, I'm in shock. I'm in pain. seeing, hearing a 2 year child, like it does not matter, like a 2 years, but just a child dying in the hand of the father. It really makes me scared. It really makes me scared. Yeah, things have been happening. At some places we've been hearing mothers ending the life of their kids, mothers selling their kids, and all those. What's matter is not the gender, what's matter is the heart. You cannot tell me women are the best. What about those who end the life of their kids? Kills. They are all mothers. They are all women. So what's matter is not a gender. That's why nowadays you don't need even to go in the cab, taking a taxi, then you'll be like, no, these ladies, I'm not scared. My sister or my brother, you are not safe. It's not about the gender anymore. It's not about the gender anymore. It's not about the gender anymore. It's just something else. So please, let's stop fighting. Let's stop using like a pain to pain. Let's stop using innocent people who were not involved in the relationship of two people who propose each other. Only two. And like this mentality of dragging everyone to become part of your fight does not work. Does not work at all. Just fight, you and the person that you propose. If it's to end, it might just end. Dragging kids. And some they'll be like, okay, I spent a lot of money in these kids, and at the end of the day, they are no more mine. Pray to God to help you, to strengthen you. It's not easy. I know it's not easy. The price of everything, nappy, hospital, whatever, milk and whatever. And at the end of the day, you just wake up with a man, woman, for some reason, or maybe you have been told, or you have been seeing sign that no, this kid does not look like me, or there's some sign which this kid look like who, then you go for, but then they deciding those kids are not yours. There is a lot that you spend on those kids. But there will be always a reward from God. Once you look for this from God, God will always come through. He will always come for you. He will always help you. So ending the life of the innocent kid because their mother did this or their father did this, no, it's unacceptable. Please, to my fellow parents, to my fellow mothers, just as a parent, whoever, please, let's avoid using kids to fight our relationship. Let's stop. There's a video that I make about baby mamas and whatever, whereby some they use kids to scam their baby daddies or to threaten their baby daddies' relationships and whatever, putting the kids in front to act like they love, to act like the men need to do more, not knowing that they are threatening them, they are making them not to feel comfortable, not to have peace of mind, just to focus on the kids and forgetting their relationship which they had with other people, which is also selfishness. Either you propose someone, the relationship end, it must end. Remember, you start staying with these people when you're just grown up, not knowing, you never even know about this person. So when things will end, just let it be. I know there's connections. I know, there's a lot which goes between couples and all that, but at the end of the day, when things are no more and you agree to that term, all of you, please just pray with it and help. Ask God to give you strength to come out of this, not end someone's life. Guys, we need God. At this time, we need God more. We really need God more. Yeah, guys, that's the only thing which I heard in a Monday. I think there are people who might also go in the same who are also go through this situation, And what I'm telling you is that your life will not end with that. If maybe you believe that you had a child, and at the end of the day someone said this child is not yours, please just walk away. God will bless you with another child. If maybe one day you thought that if you thought that you have 2 or 3 kids, and at the end of the day you wake up those kids are not you and not yours, and you used a lot of money on that thing. I know how survival is. I know how we spend. I know all those things, the quality and everything. God will provide. God will make sure that you get the happiness which you deserve. I know it's not just a matter of shutting someone's life. Even those kids, they never even thought that they would be in the hand of their mother who are capable of doing that. That's the only thing which I had for today. I love you so much. I really appreciate you. For those guys who did not subscribe, guys, what are you waiting for? Please subscribe to our channel so that anytime whenever we're uploading a video, you got a notification so that you not miss anything. We love you so much. We appreciate you so much. May the Lord bless you. Bye.